Good day to everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Matheniks and more. Today I'm going to discuss simplifying rational algebraic expression. When we say rational algebraic expressions, it means it is a ratio of two algebraic expressions. And when we say algebraic expression, it is either monomial, binomial, or polynomial. When we say polynomial, it is composed of two or more terms. So, if you are ready now to listen or to watch my video, I'm going to start it right now. But before I proceed, if you think this video will help you understand mathematics, please do subscribe, like and share, and hit the notification bell for the incoming videos. Simplifying rational algebraic expression. First, we need to recall a rational number is a number that can be written as one integer divided by another integer. It is a ratio of two numbers. When we say ratio of two numbers, it is a division of two integers. Example, -1 divided by +2. So in this example, -1 is an integer as well as +2. And this is division. As what we have discussed, a rational number is a number that can be written as one integer divided by another integer. So this is one integer divided by another integer. So this is rational algebraic expression. Or we can say also -1 over +2. Since this sign is also division, we can write also in this case. Usually use the word fraction to mean -1 divided by or over +2. And a rational algebraic expression is a polynomial divided by another polynomial. As what I have said, polynomial is composed of two or more terms. And for example, quantity x plus 2 divided by quantity 2x plus 4, or it is quantity x plus 2 over 2x plus 4. Now let us proceed to simplifying rational algebraic expression. In simplifying rational algebraic expressions, we need to follow some steps so that it becomes easy for us to simplify rational algebraic expressions. Steps in simplifying rational algebraic expressions. Step 1. Factor completely the numerator and denominator. When we say factor completely the numerator and denominator, we need to use our knowledge in factoring the numerator and denominator. But please bear in mind that when we are factoring the numerator and denominator, make it sure that there will be a common denominator in numerator and denominator so that we can cancel the common factor of numerator and denominator. Separate and divide out common factors. This is what I am telling you. We can separate and divide out common factors so that the expressions will become simplified and easy to simplifying this rational algebraic expression. And the last, multiplying the remaining factors. Express the given rational algebraic expression to its simplest form. Number 1, 3x divided by 9x squared. Now, in this example, as what I have told you, the first thing to do is we will factor the numerator and the denominator. And again, I told you also that in factoring the numerator and the denominator, we should bear in mind that there will be a common factor in simplifying or in factoring the numerator and denominator. In this case, 3x divided by 9x squared, we have 3x. It is to factor this 3x, it is simply 3 multiplied by x. And we have 9x squared. Since the numerator is 3x, we will factor this 9x squared also having a value of 3. So, factoring this numerator and denominator, we have 3 multiplied by x divided by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by x multiplied by x. So this is what I'm telling you. We will factor 9x squared based on the factors of the numerator, which is 3x. So the numerator, to factor numerator, it is 3 multiplied by x, and the factors of denominator is 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by x multiplied by x. Then the next procedure, the next step is canceled out or separate and canceled out common factors. We cancel 3 and x of numerator and 3 and x of the denominator. So when we cancel the numbers, we can substitute it by 1 divided by 1. So 3 over 3 will become 1 over 1, and x over x become 1 over 1, because any number divided by the number is equal to 1. So since we canceled the 3 and x and become 1 by 1 become 1, the remaining terms in the numerator is 1 multiplied by 1, which is equal to 1, and the remaining in the denominator is 3 multiplied by x, or simply 3x, and then our final answer is 1 divided by 3x. Let us go to example number 2. 2x plus 4 divided by 4x squared minus 16. In this example, this is composed of binomial, which is 2x plus 4 and 4x squared minus 16. As what I have told you, algebraic expressions can be composed of polynomials, and binomial is considered polynomials. Now, the first step is factor the numerator and the denominator. And as what I have told you, in factoring denominator and denominator, we must bear in our mind that we should have a common factor. 2x plus 4 and 4x squared minus 16. If we will analyze this example, the denominator, which is 4x squared minus 16, it is a difference of 2 perfect square. And the factors of 4x squared is 2x multiplied by 2x, which is the same as in our numerator, 2x. And the factor of 16 is 4 multiplied by 4, which is also the same in the denominator. Therefore, the numerator should be remain as 2x plus 4, and the denominator, we need to factors the denominator, and factoring 4x squared is equal to 2x multiplied by 2x, and 16 is 4 multiplied by 4. Since it is a difference of 2 perfect square, we should follow the pattern, which is the sign of the last term of the factors will be negative and positive. This is negative and this is positive, so that the second term of the product is negative. And cancel 2x plus 4 and 2x plus 4, and substitute by 1 divided by 1 multiplied by 2x minus 4, and simplifying this expression, we have 1 divided by 2x minus 4, and that is our final answer. Example number 3. (20a cubed b cubed divided by 25a to the fourth b to the fourth). Again, the first step in simplifying rational algebraic expression, we will factor the numerator and the denominator. And if you will notice, 20 and 25 is divisible by 4 or divisible by 5. So the factors of 20 should be 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by a cubed multiplied by b cubed. I did not factor a cubed and b cubed because the denominator is higher, has a greater power of the denominator, of the numerator. So we will factor the denominator, which is 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by a cubed b cubed multiplied by a multiplied by b. This is what I am telling you. I did not factor a cubed and b cubed because there will be a cubed and b cubed also in the denominator. And we have also 5 and 5, so cancel the common the common factor of numerator and denominator, substitute it by 1 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1 divided by 1 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by A and multiplied by B. And simplifying or multiply the numerator and the denominator, we have simply 4 divided by 5AB. And this is our final answer. Example number 4. 8A plus 8B divided by A squared minus B squared. Now, please notice our example. This is 8A plus 8B. And our denominator is A squared minus B squared, which is a difference of 2 perfect square. And based on our discussions from the previous topic, difference of 2 perfect square can be factors by first term and second term, and the sign for second term is positive and negative. So, to factor the numerator, thinking ahead the factors of the denominator, it should be 8 multiplied by A plus B. And then factors of A squared minus B squared, factor A squared, which is A multiplied by A, factor B squared, which is B multiplied by B, and since this is negative, the sign of the second term of the factors should be negative and positive. And cancel A plus B and A plus B of numerator and denominator respectively, and substitute by 1, 8 multiplied by 1 divided by quantity A minus B multiplied by 1. Simplifying the equation, we have 8 divided by A minus B. And this is our final answer for example number 4. Example number 5. A squared minus 8A plus 16 divided by A squared minus 16. Well, in this example, we have numerator of A squared minus 8A plus 16, and our denominator is A squared minus 16. The denominator is a difference of 2 perfect square, and the numerator is a it is a trinomials wherein the first term and the last term are perfect square. So factoring numerator and denominator, we have these brackets, and then the factors of A squared is A multiplied by A, and then the factors of 16 is 4 by 4, and since the middle term is negative, we will adapt this sign of the middle term so that we have a correct factors. This is positive, and negative multiplied by negative is positive. And then the factor of h of the denominator, factor a squared minus a squared, a multiplied by a, and then factor of 16 is 4 by 4, and since this is difference of two perfect square, the sign of the second term of our factors should be negative and positive. And cancel the common factors and substitute it by 1. 1 multiplied by a minus 4. I'm sorry, this is 4. And divided by 1 multiplied by a plus 4. Again, this is plus 4. I'm sorry for the typographic error. And we have now the final answer of a minus 4 divided by a minus 4. Again, I'm very sorry for the typographic error. Next example number 6. We have 8x cubed minus y cubed divided by 4x squared minus y squared. Now, if you will notice in this example, the numerator is a difference of 2 cubes and the denominator is a difference of 2 perfect square. So if we will factor ahead the denominator, it will become 2x minus y multiplied by 2x plus y, because this is a difference of perfect square. So we should also factor our numerator based on the factors of the denominator so that they have a common factor. First, now is factor the denominator, which is difference of cube. So we will take the cube root of the first term and the cube root of the second term and adapt the sign. And the cube root of 8x cubed is 2x, and the cube root of y cubed is y, and adapting the sign of y, we have quantity 2x minus y, and the trinomial factor is we will square the first term, which is 4x squared, and 2x y, the double of the product of the second term and the middle term, but adapt plus sign. So our trinomial factor is 4x squared, which is square of first term of the binomial, and the last term is y squared, which is also square of the last term of the binomial, and we have the middle term as positive 2xy, which is product of the first term and the second term of the binomial, which is 2x multiplied by y, but we will adopt positive sign because based on our pattern in our previous topic, the factoring cubes or factoring the difference of cubes divided by the factors of 4x squared minus y squared. This is difference of perfect square, difference of two perfect square, 4x squared is equal to 2x multiplied by 2x, and y squared is equal to y multiplied by y. And since this is negative, we have negative and positive. Now, if you will notice, we have a common factor of 2x minus y. So cancel that out and substitute by 1. We have 1 multiplied by the trinomial factor 4x squared plus 2xy plus y squared divided by quantity, or divided by 1 multiplied by quantity 2x plus y. Remove 1 divided by 1. We have now the final answer of 4x squared plus 2xy plus y squared divided by 2x plus y. And that's our final answer. Example number 7. B squared minus a squared divided by a cubed plus b cubed. Now, if you will notice in our example, denominator is difference of perfect square, and the denominator is cube root or sum of two cubes. Therefore, we have the pattern in our previous topics, and the factors of numerator is simply factor of b squared is b multiplied by b, then factors of a squared is simply a multiplied by a, and since this is negative, we have signs of negative and positive for a. And factors for a cubed plus b cubed, we will take the cube root of a and b and adopt positive sign. So we have a plus b, and based on the binomial factor, we can solve for the trinomial factor, wherein the first term should be the square of the first term of the binomial, which is a squared. And the last term is b squared, is the last term, the middle term, I mean, is a product of the first term and the second term of the binomial, but with opposite sign. So this is negative ab, and the last term is the square of the second term of the binomial, which is b, and this is b squared. And based on our factors, we can rearrange a plus b or b plus a. Or we can cancel that out because b plus a is also equal to a plus b. It is what we call associative law of addition. So the remaining terms is quantity b minus a multiplied by 1 divided by 1 multiplied by the trinomial factors, which is a squared minus ab plus b squared. Remove 1 divided by 1. We have now the final answer of b minus a divided by a squared minus ab plus b squared, and that is our final answer. Example number 8. X squared minus 5x plus 4 divided by 4 plus 3x minus x squared. in this example, we need to rearrange our denominator, and we will just factor the numerator, which is x squared minus 5x plus 4. If we will analyze this problem, x squared minus 5x plus 4, the factors of x squared is always equal to x multiplied by x, and the factor of 4 is, we can say, 1 plus 4, and we will use negative sign because negative multiplied by negative is equal to positive. Negative 1 and negative 4, if we will add them, it is negative 5x, which is the same as the middle term of our numerator. So, factor the numerator, which is x squared is equal to x multiplied by x. Factors of 4 is 4 multiplied by 1, and adopt negative sign, divided by in order to rearrange the denominator and become an x squared will become positive, we will put negative sign outside of the bracket and changing the sign of all the terms. Therefore, 4 will become negative 4, positive 3x will become negative 3x, and negative x squared will become positive x squared because of this negative sign. And rearrange the denominator, we have x minus 4 multiplied by x minus 1 divided by negative multiplied by x squared minus 3x minus 4. Now, we can factor now our denominator. So, this equal to quantity x minus 4 multiplied by quantity x minus 1 divided by negative sign, and then the factors of x squared is x multiplied by x, and then the factor of 4 is 1 and 4 also, and the sign, because of this negative 3x, we will put negative sign on the greater value, which is 4. So this is negative 4 and positive 1. And based on this result, we can factor x minus 4 and substitute by 1. We have 1 multiplied by quantity x minus 1 divided by negative 1 multiplied by quantity x plus 1. And we have now the final answer as quantity x minus 1 divided by negative x plus 1. And our final answer. Example number 9. 2x squared plus 12x plus 10 divided by 2x squared minus 8x minus 10. Now, let us analyze this problem. We have both 2x squared for the first term of our trinomials, both numerator and denominator. And we have also both 10, but opposite sign, positive and negative for the denominator. So we will just factors. This is a general trinomials. So we will use our knowledge in factoring general trinomials. So factoring the numerator, we have 2x squared and the factor of that is 2x multiplied by x, and the factor of 10, so that the middle term will become 12x, is 2 and 5, and the sign should be positive because all the signs of the trinomials in the numerator are all positive. Divided by factors of 2x squared minus 8x minus 10, the factor of 2x squared is 2x multiplied by x, and the factor of negative 10 is 5 and 2 also, but with different sign, so that the middle term 8x will become the result of the factors of negative 10. So we have 2 multiplied by 5, and then the sign of 2 is positive and the sign of 5 is negative. So we have now the factors of denominator as quantity 2x plus 2 multiplied by a quantity x minus 5. Cancel 2x plus 2 and substitute by 1. We have 1 multiplied by x plus 5 divided by 1 multiplied by 2x, no, x minus 5, and remove 1 divided by 1, and it is equal to x plus 5 divided by x minus 5. Actually, it is not the correct term in remove 1 divided by 1. The correct term is multiply 1 by quantity x minus 5 and multiplied by 1 by quantity x minus 5. And this is our final answer. Now let us go to the example number 10. X squared plus 8x plus 16 divided by 16 minus x squared. Again, the numerator is a general trinomial, but the denominator is a difference of two perfect squares, but x is negative, so we will do what we have done in our previous example, wherein we will make x become positive. So first is factor the numerator, and then the factor of x squared is x multiplied by x. Factor of 16 is 4 multiplied by 4, and they are all positive because the trinomials are all positive. Divided by negative multiplied by negative 16 plus x squared. This is our solution in order for x to become positive. And we will rearrange the denominator. We have quantity x plus 4 multiplied by x plus 4 divided by negative multiplied by quantity x squared minus 16. Now, x squared minus 16 is a difference of perfect square. We can simply factoring the denominator as, okay, bring down x plus 4 quantity x plus 4 divided by negative the factors of x squared is simply x multiplied by x, and then factor of 16 is 4 multiplied by 4, and we have two signs which is negative and positive, and we have and cancelled out the common factors x plus 4. Substitute by 1 the one that we have cancelled. We have 1 multiplied by x plus 4 divided by negative 1 multiplied by quantity x minus 4, and multiplying the terms, we have the product as x plus 4 divided by negative x minus 4, and that is our final answer for example number 10. Thank you. And before I end this video, again I'm going to share with you verse from the Bible, Psalm 121 verse 7 to 8. The Lord will keep you from all harm. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. Thank you very much. And as I always telling you, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and hit the notification bell. Thank you very much and bye-bye. See you later.